Hey guys, and welcome back to another Dream Game video, my favorite series on the channel. I think you know why. Motorcycles is all I love. Look at my shirt. Honda's blueprint for success, and dare I say, I've had every motorcycle on this shirt and loved each of them. Anyways, let's jump in. We got a lot to do. First things first, I'm in the minimap place because today we're gonna make so much progress on the minimap. Number one, we have our little blips right here. If you get close enough to them, they pop up and they stay on your screen. It's kind of hard to show because they're set very low right now, but these are going to be locations on the map. So we're going to need vectors for them. Next up, the locations on the map, as you can see right here, this is the prison, but you can't tell because there is no vector on it, there is no description, and no picture. We also need to fix this fast travel thing and make it actually work. And if you click on another location, it is locked, but the same thing. We need the pictures, the descriptions, and the vectors. So first thing we're gonna do is all of that. Now we already have a picture for the dealership, for the spawn, and for Misguided. So now we need one for the prison, the dirt racetrack, and the normal racetrack. Oh my gosh, the stunt park is gonna need one as well. This is definitely an important location. All right, we're turning off our UI. Let's get a decent screenshot like this. Now we just paste it in, make it fill up the screen pretty nicely, something like that. We're gonna copy layer styles from our last one, paste them into here, and there we go. Quick export as PNG. There's the stunt park. Up next, the dirt racetrack. How could I get a good picture of here? I feel like something like this will work, but I also feel like it could be a lot better. Oh, this angle. Perfect. Let's quick export that as well. Then we need the prison, which, I don't exactly know. I think I'm gonna do something like this, which looks really cool to me. We're also gonna make this say coming soon because there will be no cop team or use for the prison during the alpha release of the game. I think we're shooting mainly for the stunting mechanics over the actual teams kind of elements. Wow, that one's really dark. I want to keep it cohesive, so... The last one we need is the racetrack, and we will have to change some of these later because they're not exactly done areas of the map. Oh my gosh, I forgot how big this racetrack was. Do we really do a zoomed out one like this? The perspective is going to be different than every other one, so I don't know if this is going to be good or bad, but it will work for now. So let's scale this up. And now we have all of our images. I'm going to get all of them pasted into the minimap place and get a description for every location just so the game feels a bit more completed. Then I'm going to have Mr. RoboCrafter, who's right here, or at least part of him is. I'm going to have him script the fast travel. All right, guys, check this out. If we open up the minimap, first off, we added another waypoint for the stunt park. The minimap, if you see, it still has buildings here. We're gonna update this once the build is fully done, and this will probably be all grayscale, which I think will be super cool. But we have images for every single location now, as well as descriptions for each of these locations, and they're locked until you go to them. And then you unlock this fast travel thing. For example, the prison, which is coming soon, if I click fast travel, boom, this pops up, it goes down, and now we are technically at the prison. As you can see, our guy is like behind this dot here, if we move a little bit. There we go, there we are, nice. The next thing I want to add is all of the vectors. This is just going to be able to differentiate each spot on the map. They're not going to be these black dots. And I also want to figure out why some of them have white outlines and some of them have black outlines. I'm gonna just try to make that look a lot cleaner. Alright, bros, so I just got done getting these vectors in Photoshop. A lot of them are free Google images that I just slapped a white color overlay on. We'll probably get these actually professionally made later on. But for now, this will get the point across for each location on the map. This M is the exact same font Misguided uses. So this is the only one I actually made because I just used the type tool. Anyways, let's get all of these selected, export all of them as a PNG to the desktop. I think that only exported one, so maybe we have to do one at a time. Oh, it's still exporting them. Got it. We should have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. get all of these imported to Roblox, and then we just have to copy these asset IDs, paste them in, and then we should have a pretty cool vector for each location. Oh man, guys, it's looking good, okay? It's coming more and more together every day. We also fixed the loading screen with a lot nicer of a thing. As you can see, loading, it's got this circle thing, tells you what it's doing, just very, very nice. It used to be a bar that went halfway across the screen, stopped, and then kept loading, but the bar was stagnant, and then you just teleported into the game. The new screen is a lot cooler. Now check out our mini-map, guys. If we full screen it, we have the prison, the racetrack, the dirt track, stunt park, misguided, spawn, and dealership, all with descriptions, all with photos, and all with a vector displaying what is at that location. The next thing we want to do is put in the world markers, which are these things that I've been talking about for a few videos now. And they're only going to show up if you get, let's say, within 200 studs of that building. We'll also add a setting to disable these in case you don't want any on-screen pop-ups. But before we do that, as always, guys, let's go hit the lot. New learn. I'm kind of geeking. Clutch and coasters. I've always been scared of the clutch. Sheesh! Back, guys, check this out. The world markers are in at 150 studs or less. You will see these and it'll help direct you to any location on the map. As you can see, if we want the dealership, we go towards that one, and if we want, you know, the spawn, also we can hover over these. Just really nice. These will help you find your way around the map as well as the mini map. We kind of scuffed the color here on the player, but we'll fix that as well. What we need to do now is get all of this stuff, the new loading screen, the new minimap stuff, these markers all set in place, everything in the actual game, and we need to place some more buildings. Everything is getting so much closer to done, man. In the actual map, here we are, and guys, here is all of our locations. So the dealership, obviously, is gonna go at the dealership. Also, Robo's gonna script this so they automatically go invisible, so I'm just gonna kind of leave them like this. I guess it probably should be in the center of the location. It just makes sense. Up next, we have the dirt track. Let's move that over here. I'm guessing since the race will start in this location, I should have it on the race marker. That makes sense to me. Then the misguided one. I think we all know where this goes, man. Behind the door, like right there. Hopefully he turns Can Collide off as well, so they're just not interfering with anybody playing the game. Then the prison, which I think is gonna be coming soon, so maybe I'll change this to a question mark, but for now, it can sit in the middle of the prison grounds. Racetrack, once again, it's gonna sit inside the circle that you're gonna go into to start the race. Spawn will go into spawn, which is kind of funny because we don't actually spawn here. In fact, we spawn over here on the road, but you know. The last one is the stunt park. Let's grab that, move it over to the stunt park, and once again, we're gonna put it inside of the ring that you will use to start your stunting. We gotta hit play and see how this looks in game. This is the old loading screen, by the way. You see what I mean? The bar just kind of sticks where it's at. The dots, it's just not great. The minimap shows up above it. There's a bunch of stuff about this loading screen that's just scuffed to the max, so I'm happy that we got that changed. All right, check it out, guys. If we start getting closer to this spawn one, Okay, so never mind. All right, after some slight bug fixing with Mr. Robo and my computer being a bit slow, check it out. We have our new loading screen in and no minimap showing up on the loading screen. For some reason, that bugged me so much. Like, I would ask Robo so many times. He's like, it's not a big problem. I don't know why it bugged me so much. Anyways, we're in the game. All of our icons are working, and check this out. If we hover over them, boom, prison, racetrack, it kind of just helps you find where you're trying to go. And if you get into a 150 stud radius, as you can see, the dealership, if we walk over this way a little bit, you will see the one for the spawn right there. And it's just an extra way to help you navigate the map. So check this out. Right here's the dealership. It says locked. If we go over to the dealership, we should also have our notification. You have unlocked the dealership fast travel. There we go. And since we already had the spawn, we can go fast travel to the spawn. So much minimap improvements. We also need to move our marker off the fountain, but you know, we'll do that. All that's left to do today is place these, I think 6 buildings that we have. That's right, guys, 6 new buildings added into the city. Oh, so much is getting done. This is sort of an artsy type building. It's going back here, straight up. It's going in this general area. I know it is. I'm gonna put it right here. And I'm also going to add on some trees on the outside in these little flower boxes, just to help liven it up a little bit. Up next, we have this, which is another artsy type building. It's going back in pretty much the same spot, somewhere in these areas. I'm thinking, oh, the sun. It needs the sun, because we got the solar panels. It's gonna go right here. I think it has to. Then let's just make sure it's on the ground. Absolute perfection. It's so nice having buildings. This one is probably one of the worst buildings in the game, but it'll be okay. It's gonna go over here, I think, because it kind of matches the aesthetic of like the rundown town. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I kind of like it across the street from Misguided. There should be no reason we have a super detailed building right next to a point of interest. So this is nice, but also we have a corner building that would look even better right there. This is gonna go back here. I remove my statement. It's going like right here. Perfect. That corner building is right here. Wow, why is this building so small? Is this? Wow, and I have a short avatar. I'm just gonna scale this whole thing up because it needed it. And we're gonna put it on this corner. We'll figure out something to go around it as well. Maybe some grass. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Now, fun story about this building. I actually saw it while I was on a Chicago ride. And instantly when I saw it, I was like, that has to be in the game. Look at this. That's the building. Tell me I'm lying. Look, it's the building. So let's get this one and figure out where it should go. This is more of an industrial-esque building, I feel. And I wouldn't mind putting it somewhere in this area. Or by the storage units even. That kind of screams industrial. Let's put it here and angle it a bit. Something like that. Now these 2 buildings seem very small as well. This is another one I saw on the ride. I think it was a phone store or something. And I just feel like the phone store would go somewhere over here. I gotta be honest. Right next to the liquor store. That makes sense. In fact, I'm pretty sure in Chicago it was very close to a store for alcoholic beverages. We'll say it like that. That works for me. And then we have one more building. Ooh, another corner store. We have to have a corner free, bro. We've got this one and this one. Ooh, it's going here. Yes, it looks nicer. This is our nicer part of town. It's going here, bro. And I'm gonna scale it up just a little bit. Not mad at that. Every time we add to the city, guys, oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, so much progress today. Let's get into some questions. Question number 1, Robuilder, how can you make a video? How to make this video? The dream game is alive, day-night cycle. Please make a video tutorial. Okay, so a day-night cycle video tutorial. If Robo's down to collab on something like that, he fully scripted it. The only thing I did was made the lighting itself, and then he made it smoothly transition between 3 different lighting sets that I made for the game. But I'll ask him, I'll see if we can cook something up. Maybe I'll just ask him to make a tutorial on it, because me trying to explain scripting, it's not a great time for anybody. Question number 2, is there going to be passenger seats on the bikes? Yes. Yes. Quite yes. It's something so funny about it to me, man. I want to see someone doing a crazy wheelie, and then the passenger, like, just emoting on the back or something. There will be passenger seats. When will they come? Whenever Panda feels like adding them, but yes, they will be here. Anyways, that is going to wrap it up for today. If you did enjoy and want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.